Christmas just doesn't feel the same anymore. Let's take a walk. You know what I'm talking about. The, well, all of it. That feeling that you used to get when you were a kid on Christmas morning, when it was exciting, and the build up, and you knew it was just going to be a good day, and lots of good things were going to happen, and everyone was going to be there that you cared about, and they cared about you. It's a magic, and realistically, nothing has changed for me. But I still just feel this growing feeling of nothing. I guess the way I feel about it, no one else gets, and if I try to explain it to the people who probably need to hear it, then I get called the bad guy. Because my view on Christmas has kind of evolved over the past few years. I've kind of woken up to the consumerist side of it and how it's monetized by all these companies to sell loads of kids' toys and that. Because like, when I was little, obviously that's a big part of Christmas as a kid, all the presents under the tree and that. And I've kind of evolved away from that to the point where I really don't care about any of that anymore. But everyone else insists. So, I guess you kind of... It's kind of like... If someone gets you something, you then feel inclined to go and buy them something. But what they bought you was useless to you. What you buy them is most likely going to be useless to them. Because it's just... It ends up piling up just stuff you don't need and stuff you won't use that you feel guilty for getting rid of because it was a gift, right? I don't really know if you can see me well over here, but I guess I'm kinda feeling a bit lost at the moment. I'm tired of the keeping up appearances. Like, I know Christmas Day, I'm just gonna feel the same. It just feels like another day. All December I've been trying to get into a Christmas spirit and that, but I just can't. And I don't know if it's because I'm waking up to the reality of the world at the moment, or whether it's just part of growing up, maybe. But it's just the way I feel about things at the moment. And it then makes me feel bad when someone else goes and says, oh, well, you have to do this, it's tradition. Well, what the hell is tradition? All about buying a load of crap no one actually wants, just to give out in gifts for someone to say an empty thank you that they don't actually fucking mean, to then get you some random crap that you then have to say a thank you for that you don't actually fucking mean, because they went and bought you some meaningless random crap. It's just... I guess I'm getting to the point where I don't really care about physical things anymore. I mean, you can probably tell I'm Gen Z, and I know I'm never really gonna own much of anything at this point. I'm just coming into the workforce and that, and that's another video in itself right there. But just the feeling of, I guess, letting everyone else's expectations down, but also wanting to stay true to myself, is kind of conflicting in me. It's a weird feeling. Like, I know I should do the things I want to do for my own mental health, but I also know I've got to try and keep the peace with the people around me. The people who, you know, they're the reason I've got shelter at the moment. Now, that's another video in itself and all. There is other methods of getting out of the system I have been trying to look at. Whether any of them will be successful, I don't fucking know, but hey, we can dream, right? But Christmas, it's the consumerism that gets me. And the lights this year just feel empty. The houses that do have lights, they're just bland. It's like a couple of light strips, you'll have like yellow and maybe a blue line, and that's about it. It just feels so fucking soulless, and it feels like almost, I would say, a way, trying to get the words, but it's just a way to act like everything's okay without it actually being okay. Like, I mean, we all know right now, economies around the world are in shambles, especially here, where I am. I'm not in the US, by the way, I'm in the UK, and there is a lot of just loads of crap no one ever asked for being brought in by the current establishment, shall we say. If I call them regime, I may get a knock on the door in the middle of the night and dragged off into a van by the police to be questioned. But yeah, it just feels, there's this feeling of hopelessness with the current situation, paired with everything feeling so fucking soulless, and just yet another way to say, hey, everything looks okay, but it's actually not, but you're not allowed to notice. I don't know, it's a really kind of conflicting feeling, because like, I want to enjoy Christmas and that, but I just can't. I don't know how, because I just can't get that feeling, that festive feeling. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. If you don't, you don't. But I don't really know how else to explain it. That feeling that you get no other time but Christmas, where you're excited for it and that. Like, I know this year, like, we've got planned Christmas dinner and that, yeah. So that would be nice. But my parents are the ones putting it on, and they're complaining about the current financial situation, and I have tried to explain time and time again to them that I don't expect loads and loads and loads of stuff to go on. Like, hell, a basic cooked meal, that will do everyone, but no, it has to be all sorts of things, because of course we normally do Christmas, Boxing Day, New Year, where I am, and I guess we don't have to worry about Thanksgiving like some of you guys in the US do, but it just feels like more consumerism. Like, you're buying stuff you don't actually need, and that, like, it just feels like you're pointlessly buying food to eat more food just to feel like everything's okay, when it's really not. I mean, I'm trying to explain it the best I can. I don't know if I'm doing a good job of that, probably not. I'm not really a good explainer. But yeah, I hope someone can understand this. I don't necessarily know if I'm even going to upload this video. This might just be one of those things that sits in the backlog for a while and then ends up getting deleted. But yeah, I just had to get some thoughts out on this, because I'm just really trying to figure out what to do right now, I suppose. I don't really know where I'm going to go from here with this channel. This is my first video of this style. Yeah, I've seen channels like this pop up, and I guess I just thought maybe it'd be a good place to vent, because I haven't really got anyone I feel I can vent to about this. As I say, you get called the bad guy because people choose to listen to one part of the conversation and not the rest. But yeah, I don't really know how good or bad things are going to go this year. Of course, where I am, we've got the current situation with the trying to bring in things where you need fucking digital verification to search things on Google, sorry, not YouTube. But of course, YouTube probably will be affected in that because it's a search engine. But yeah, we've got loads of crap being brought in like that over here. We're being threatened that we're gonna all get conscripted to go and fucking fight Russia. Well, the enemy ain't in fucking Russia, I can tell you that much right now. But yeah, I guess the current situation paired with waking up to the consumerism, it just isn't pairing well. I think that's a big proponent of why I'm feeling so doomer, I guess is the term you could use, about Christmas this year. I mean, last year I managed to sort of pull through it, crack a couple of fake smiles and that, but I just don't think I can do that this year. I feel like I need to put my foot down and be true to myself and worry about what other people think later. I mean, I don't know if that's the right decision or not, but I guess we'll find out. I mean, hey, either way, at the end of life, we die. So you go the same place, whatever the fuck you do. So yeah. Again, I'm just rambling at this point, but I'm just saying what's on my mind. This is freestyled. I'm just walking up and down the street here with a fucking balaclava on. Probably looking weird to people in these houses. But yeah, I hope someone can relate to this, because I know deep down I'm not the only one feeling like this. Because as I said, I've seen so many channels like this pop up all over YouTube. And I severely hope that this video can either help someone else see that they're not alone in this. Because, I mean, realistically you're not, but you are at the same time, right? Like, you can go on the internet and find people who feel like this about things, but in real life, you'll probably never meet one of them. And I guess that's why I'm kind of making this video, because I feel maybe you guys can understand what the people around me can't. But maybe that's just a hope. So, tell me, YouTube comments, am I evil for feeling this way? Am I just lost or tired at the current state of the world, and it's all just coming out now that I see the consumerism of Christmas? Or is it some other reason? I mean, I don't intend to upset any Christians who celebrate Christmas because it's in their religion Jesus' birthday or any of that, because personally I'm not a religious person. I have my views on religion, which is a whole other video. I will likely end up doing that, because I'm sure I will get someone mention, Christmas and the biblical implications in that in the comments, because you always do get those types of people on the internet. Which, I mean, fair enough, I'm not judging you. Maybe I'll change your mind, maybe you'll change mine. Which, I guess that's the point, isn't it? We all grow. I'm going right off topic here. But, yeah. That's another way I feel about things. If I post this video, what's the worst that can happen? I guess maybe I end up getting some wisdom from the comments, find out I am wrong, and evolve from there. But yeah, at this point I'm just ranting. This video is already nearly 15 minutes long, so I guess I'm gonna sign off here. Maybe I'll do a pinned comment or something if I find anything else that I missed that I want to say. I don't really think I'm gonna edit this video heavily. I think I'm just gonna post it raw and just let the words speak for himself, even if that does mean leaving in perhaps a couple of voice slips or something. But yeah, that's how I feel. I want to know, am I so evil for thinking this way, or are people around me just deluded and lying to themselves? Yeah, I'd like to hear some other people's opinions. It would really help. Whether I agree or not, it's still good to hear, I suppose, because, like I say, you might change my view, I might change yours. But yeah, I hope you guys got some sort of joy or entertainment value out of this video, if that's even possible. But yeah, I guess see you in the next one. I most likely will start doing more of these types of videos because I already feel better just venting into the camera, to be honest with you. But yeah, hopefully I can figure out where to go from here. So yeah, I'll see ya.